Welcome back, Dota fans. I'm Sujoy and this is the Luckbox Recap, looking back at the European closed qualifiers for the MDL Disneyland Paris Major, and specifically OG's attempt to reach their first Dota Major since winning the International 8 last year. It's been a rocky season for OG since their fairy tale victory at TI8. When Anna left the team in November, they tried a series of replacements but failed to recapture the magic that won them the biggest prize in esports. As a result, they failed to qualify for the first 3 Dota Majors this season, despite worthy efforts from both PyCat and ILTW. In March, news broke that Anna would return to OG after a 4-month break from professional Dota. That's exciting news for OG fans, yours truly included. At the Paris Major qualifiers, we got our first glimpse of Anna's return to the team, competing against the likes of Secret, Liquid, NIP Alliance and the Final Tribe. In the group stages, OG had to take on Secret, still considered by many to be the best in the world, despite finishing 4th in the recent Dream League Major. Game 1 saw an interesting change of lanes between OG's Seb and Topson, with Seb taking mid Batrider and Topson offlane Pugner. Unfortunately for Topson, he was food for Nisha's Juggernaut, and worse still, Anna got picked off time and again, so his Spectre never quite got enough farm to fight. In the end, Secret never looked in trouble for Game 1, and while OG kept trying, the GG call was inevitable.
And that one fight mid felt like it was the turning point, but really the big thing was just Secret owning the whole time.
In Game 2, OG got off to a much better start, dominating the mid and safe lanes. Topson actually got to play some Dota this time around, confident enough to trade some banter with Puppy too. But if you give Nisha a high skill cap hero, expect to see some high level skills. Nisha didn't disappoint, playing an almost perfect Morphling game. OG kept it close into the late game, but eventually Secret wore them down and took a 2-0 win.
It's all over. GG is called as Secret take it 2-0 over OG.
This meant OG now faced Liquid in the playoffs, who needed to bounce back after an awful run in Dream League, where they were knocked out of the tournament in a best-of-1 nail-biter with Chaos Esports Club. Liquid certainly had as much to prove as OG here, and we were in for a tense match. OG got off to a great start, and the combo of Jerax's Tiny and Seb's Brewmaster caused havoc all over the map and gave OG a huge mid-game lead. This is where Liquid showed their class and held long enough for Miracle's Juggernaut to become scary, with Matu on Necro just burning down OG's team over time. It was back and forth into the late game with some epic battles around Roshan, until Liquid finally broke the base.
Keep him alive. They're sprouting the throne to try and keep it alive there, but with the 4-staff through and with the control coming from GH, it's going to be Liquid's game number 1.
If Game 1 was a little scrappy, OG decided to lift the pace in Game 2 with non-stop fighting almost from the start. Anna got involved straight away on PA, and early fights were looking good for the TI winners. It only took one good fight where OG took down Miracle's Terrorblade to end the game, and OG went straight for the throne.
The Winter's Curse, anything to stall. They need more time to make sure that the rest of their heroes survive, but the Ancient, it's going down in the midst of the duel. OG end the game.
After 2 beautiful games, the decider felt like it could have gone either way. Neither team had much advantage in the laning stage, but when they gathered together, Liquid were back to their terrifying best. And OG found themselves fighting against another incredible Morph player, this time Liquid's Miracle, showing he's still competing with the world's best.
Jump forward, Abyssal Blade, got the kill, vacuum back, impale yet again, and this game is well and truly over.
Liquid's win meant they qualify for Paris, with OG now having to battle through the lower bracket. First against Alliance, who have had mixed results recently, and as yet struggled to live up to the TI winning name. OG dismantled them handily and moved on to the deciding game with the Final Tribe, who had reached this point by knocking out NIP earlier. Now, I don't want to disrespect the Final Tribe, they have some quality players on their team, but this game showed the gulf between them as OG won effortlessly, looking to all the world like, well, defending champions. This victory means that OG with Anna have booked their ticket to Disneyland for the Paris Major in May. Seeing the full TI8 winning squad back at a major will be exciting for us fans, and I'm hoping the flower-powered means make a comeback too as we go for a wild ride in Disneyland Paris.